They lob it to Ryan Perez and the Pena off a couple of screens.
Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
There's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two.
Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off.
And it's saved!
What a game. Smack to the left. That is gone.
Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Count it. And a win! And a win! Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts. And why not?
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down.
Test. Mic test. Test, test. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I want to apologize for that. We are finally good to go here. Our mics were having issues, and we are here in the top of the first inning. And the leadoff man here for Brownsville Veterans is going to ground out. That's Javier Hinojosa, 6'3" put out. And that's one down here. And up next to the plate is Brandon Betancourt. Betancourt's going to foul this one off, and the count's going to be 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And here's the 0-2 pitch, and Betancourt is going to pick up a base hit here right up the middle. And he's going to get on base. So here comes Rafael Capistran. And this first pitch coming in from Pettis. Going to be good for ball number 1. And there's the pickoff attempt over at first. Not going to be in time with a throw. And here's a pitch down the middle, swing and a miss for Capistrán for strike number 1. One ball, one strike. And this pitch comes in outside. And the count 2-1 here. 2 balls, 1 strike. And his pitch on the way from Pettis. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be strike number 2. And there's a throw over to second. And the play's not being able to be made, and that's going to be a free couple of bases there for Brownsville Veterans as they have a man now at third. And the count 2-2 for Capistrán. And Capistrán's going to get a piece of this one, and it's going to be fouled off. Count going to be 2-2. And Capistrán is going to send this one over to third. And here's the throw for the 5-3 putout. For out number 2, so 2 down. And coming to the plate is going to be number 14, Heriberto Maldonado. So Maldonado to the plate, 1 down and a runner at third. This next pitch comes in called strike number 1. So Betancourt sitting at third after an error allowed him to come over and take 2 bases. And here's the 1-1 pitch. This one fouled off by Maldonado for strike number 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. This one low and outside for ball number 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Pettis settles in. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. And this one going to be a bouncer over to first base. And it's going to be fielded, and that's going to be out number 3 and the ground out to first. So there was no runs, there was 1 hit, there was 1 error, and there was 1 left on base for Brownsville Veterans Memorial in the top of the first. So we're through a half an inning. The Eagles do up here. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back right after this.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Rollo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Real Sports Live, and leading things off for Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial in the top of the bottom of the first inning, it's going to be Xavier Pettis. And this first pitch coming in from René Sanchez for ball number 1. Count even at 1-1 after that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Count 2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike. And here's the pitch, swing, and this one's going to be fouled off by the leadoff man Pettis. Count moves 2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 1 down now. We're going to have Dalen Pena coming to the plate. And Pena is going to send this one back. And it's out of here for a solo shot. Dalen Pena to get the Eagles on the board. A solo home run by Dalen Pena, and it's 1-0 for the home team. Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial.
America.
Go to the replay here, and here's that pitch, and Pena gets all of that one and sends it back into deep left center field, and that one over the fence and out of here. So coming to the plate now is going to be Jose Acuna. Had a good day on the mound in game number 1. This pitch comes in at the middle high. For ball 2. So count 2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike here for Dalen Pena. Jose Acuna. Who's going to grab that one, foul it off, count now 2-2. So the count 2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2-2 pitch on the way here from Sanchez. And Acuna reaches, fouls it off. And this pitch comes in outside for ball 3. I want to apologize to everybody who just tuning in to Facebook. We had some issues with our mics and caused it not to go live here on Facebook, but we've flipped a couple of switches, and now we are back on here on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you guys are watching on either, make sure to give the link a like and a share and let everybody know that we are on and we are good to go here. The game in full on YouTube, however, so if you want to catch the beginning parts here, go back and find it. Right now we are 1-0 here, and Jose Acuna just reached base on balls. So to put a runner on, but we are at 1-0 after a Dalen Pena solo home run into left center field. And to give Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial the lead, and up next here is Jake Robbie. So the first pitch comes in for ball number 1. And this one in outside for ball 2. So this pitch down the middle, called ball 3. So the count 3-0 is Robbie well ahead of the count here. Got a man on and 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. And here's the pitch. This one outside, and Sanchez delivers 4 straight balls, and he's going to walk back-to-back batters. Let's put runners at first and second. So after a strikeout of after getting the first out here early on, Dalen Pena comes up, solo shot. Jose Acuna, Jake Robbie walked, and now runners at first and second. And coming to the plate now is going to be Tanner Johnson. While the Brownsville Veterans Chargers talk about it a little bit here. Johnson waits patiently before stepping into the batter's box. So, like as we mentioned, 1-0 the lead here for Corpus Christi Veterans. A Dalen Pena solo home run. But right now, Ness Sanchez in a bit of a pickle. 2 men on, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the first. So here's this pitch high and outside, gets away from the catcher, and the runners are going to move over to second and third. Next going to be called ball 1. Count 1-0, and here's the next pitch coming up from Sanchez. This one a little outside as the catcher looking over to third. Keeping the runner Jose Acuna honest there as he slides back into third. And the count 2-0. And this pitch just on that outside edge for strike number 1. And this pitch comes in, strike 2. So 2 straight strikes delivered here, and the count 2-2 for Tanner Johnson. And here's the 2-2 pitch. This one comes in outside for ball number 3. Full count now for Tanner Johnson. And Johnson fouls this one up, over, and into the stands, and the count going to stay full at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And swing and a miss, and that's strike number 3, and down goes Johnson. And that's 2 down with 2 on here.
Second baseman number 1, Jake Martinez.
And here comes Jake Martinez. And this first pitch comes in a little outside low for strike number 1. After that pitch, count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch on the way. This one inside for ball number 2. Two balls, 1 strike. 2-1 pitch on the way. And this one put in play by Jake Martinez, and that's going to be an RBI single for him. That's going to score Acuña, and it's going to make it 2-0 here. And a couple of runs put up here early on by Veterans Memorial, and runners now at the corner. Rather, Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. Here comes Nick Reyes. And here's this first pitch, and here's the throw over to second, or to short rather. And that first pitch comes in low outside for ball number 1. And this one going to be popped up in foul territory, and Brownsville Veterans infielders able to come away and make that play. But the damage is done. 2 runs come across, 2 hits. There was no errors, and there was 2 left on base for Corpus Christi Veterans in the bottom of the first. We're through 1 complete. The Eagles lead the Chargers 2-0. Keep it here, ladies and gentlemen. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back right after this.
But we have many soldiers, from the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history. There are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
gentlemen, top of the second inning for Brownsville Veterans Memorial, and coming to the plate is going to be Eloy Garcia. And this first pitch, a little inside high for ball number 1. This pitch up the middle, a little high for ball 2. And Garcia, foul this one off. Count goes to 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch on the way, high outside for ball 3. And the count 3-1 for the leadoff man Garcia here in the top of the second inning. And this one high, check swing, they're going to call it strike 2. And the count moves full, 3 balls, 2 strikes for Eloy Garcia. Full count, 3-2 pitch coming in. Garcia's going to blast this one, and it's going to go foul. And that one just foul into deep left field, and Garcia's going to have to come back and look good. Just didn't fall where he wanted it. And come here and check out the instant replay. Just belts it over there to the left. And this one back the other way, and that's going to be a base hit and throw. And he beats it out. Going to put a runner on.
Shortstop, number 10, Carlos Garza.
You see this one? This bouncer there and to right field. The right fielder makes the throw, but just not in time as Garcia able to beat out the count as Carlos Garza now comes to the plate. With a runner on first and nobody out. And this pitch there up the middle for strike number 1. And swing and a miss, strike 2. And the count 0-2. Here's a pitch on the way. This one outside, called ball 1. Bettis looking off the man at first. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. This one high outside for ball 2. And count even at 2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Delivered in low for ball 3 as the count moves full. Bettis readies himself. and pick off a tempo over at first. Throwing that in time. Count full. Here's the 3-2 pitch. This one low and then outside for ball 4. So base hit and a walk to start things off here in the top of the second for Brownsville veterans. And here comes number 9, Jason Villarreal. This pitch comes in, called strike number 1. A high outside corner there on that pitch. So 2 on and nobody out here for the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. As they trail 2-0 to the Eagles, put up 2 runs in the bottom of the first. This pitch comes in high for ball number 1. The count 1-1, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the bunt going to be pulled down, and Acuna bobbles the ball, but able to recover and make the throw, makes the play. And the runner's going to move over to second and third. But 1 out.
Second baseman number 1, Marlon Rodriguez.
Just a good play there on the infield, but batters now at second and third. And here comes number 1, Marlon Rodriguez. This pitch delivered in low for ball 1. Pitcher, catcher, and coach gonna have a little bit of a word here on the mound for Veterans Memorial Eagles. Runners at second and third with 1 out here as the Eagles holding on to a 2-0 lead. Everything looks just about sorted out. We can resume this at bat with Marlon Rodriguez. Up 1-0 in the count, 1 ball, no strikes. And Rodriguez is going to send this one back, and it's going to fall, and that's going to be a 2 RBI double to tie the game up.
Right fielder number 4, Marlon Montelongo.
And with the runner at second, let's go to this replay, and that one just belted straight ahead deep as it falls and allowed the runners to come in. So the game all tied up now, and runner at second plate is going to be number 4, Marlon Montelongo. First pitch comes in for strike number 1. And here's the throw over to second. Nothing to it there, and count now 0-1. And with that strike, it's going to be no 2 count. No balls, 2 strikes for Marlon Montelongo. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one outside for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. And Montelongo gets a piece of this one as he fouls it off. And the count's going to stay 1-2. Pitch in high. Evens the count up at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This pitch high outside for ball 3. And the count goes full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Marlon Montelongo. Full count. And here's the 3-2 pitch on the way from Bettis. And this one straight down the middle, strike number 3, and down goes Montelongo looking. And 2 down here in the inning with the runner at second. And we're back to the top of the lineup for Brownsville veterans as Javier Hinojosa comes to the plate. Hinojosa 0 for 1 on the day. With the ground out 6-3, his first time up. This pitch comes in, called strike 1. This pitch comes in high outside for ball number 1. And this pitch high. So the count 2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike. And this pitch in, called strike 2. And 2's across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 and 2 outs around the top of the second inning. And here's a 2-2 pitch, and this one up the middle over to the shortstop. Makes the throw just over the first baseman's glove, and that's going to be a base and a run scored on an error. And it's 3-0 lead for Brownsville Veterans as they pick up 3
Left fielder number 3, Brandon Bittencourt.
runs here. And it's top of the second inning. And coming up to the plate now is going to be Brandon Bettencourt. Bettencourt 1 for 1. And now he comes to the plate with the runner on first and 2 outs. And pitch comes in down the middle for strike number 1. Count 0-1, no balls, 1 strike for Brandon Bettencourt. Here's this next pitch in, comes in. Moving around there. Ball 1. This pitch in and the throw over the shortstop, and it's going to be a stolen base. And the runner moving over to second. So that pitch called strike, and count 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and a runner now at second with 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Count 1 and 2. This one in low and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And this one way inside, and that's gonna hit Bettencourt there. Looked like in the arm or in the side there, and that's going to be a free base for him as he gets on base via hit by pitch.
Center fielder number 7, Rafael Cabestran.
So here comes Rafael Capistran with 2 runners on and 2 outs. It is going to be the 8th batter of the inning here. And this first pitch in, swing and a miss from Capistran for strike number 1. Capistan gets a piece of this one. He's going to send it into deep right field for the fly and the out for out number 3 to end the inning. But the damage is done. So 3 runs on 2 hits. There was an error, and there was 2 left on base for Brownsville Veterans Memorial in the top of the 2nd inning. To the bottom of the inning we go with Corpus Christi Vets on deck. Keep it here. This is Rural Sports Live. Back after this.
Etc. You're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the 2nd inning, the Chargers put up 3 runs in the top of the 2nd. RBI double and a run coming in on the air. Marlon Rodriguez with the 2 RBI double to score a couple of runners for Brownsville Veterans in that inning. And leading off here is going to be Carter Centerfit for Veterans Memorial Corpus. As he gets a piece of that first pitch, fouls it off. Count is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here for Carter Centerfit. Here's the next pitch in from Sanchez. Outside for ball number 2. Count 2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike. This pitch high, a little outside for ball number 3. Three balls, 1 strike. And swing and a miss for strike number 3. And I guess I had the count wrong here up on the scoreboard in the outfield. So Centerfit strikes out here. As the count was 2-2, and that was a 2-2 pitch coming in, and the swing and a miss for strike 3 for Centerfit. And coming to the plate is going to be Nick Guerrero. First pitch comes in, called strike 1. count 1-1 here for Guerrero. 1 pitch on the way, and Guerrero fouls this one up. And the catcher able to make the play. Nicely done here for out number 2.
Pitcher number 7, Xavier Pena.
And that was Heriberto Maldonado with the play for the second out. And coming to the plate is going to be the pitcher Xavier Pettis as we come back to the top of the lineup for Corpus Christi veterans. First pitch in for ball number 1. First pitch comes in outside, called strike 1. And the count 2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch outside, called ball 3. And the count 3-1. This pitch gets away, and it's going to be a walk here for Pettis. Yeah, it's going to be a runner on now with 2 outs. And coming to the plate now is going to be Dalen Pena. Hit the solo home run in the last inning. So here comes Pena with a runner on now. And the blue gets up. Time quickly called here. Here's the pitch coming in low and outside. Called ball 1. And the count 1-0, 1 ball, no strikes. And Pena gets another hit in this one. He's going to drive it in to right center field. And that's going to score a run, and it's going to be an RBI double here for Pena. And we have a tie ball game once again. And Pena's 2 for 2 with a couple of RBI now. And that one just nicely hit into right center field. And the runner quickly coming across those bases to score, so the RBI double for Pena. Ties the game up. And here comes Jose Acuna with the runner now at second. And Acuna puts one in the right field, and that's going to be a great play there made. So 3 outs now, and into the inning, but 1 run comes across, a 1 hit, There was no errors, and there was one left on base in the bottom of the second. We are through 2 complete, headed to the top of the third, and we're all knotted up here at 3. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live. Back after this.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
See you later, touchdown.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the third inning. But the Eagles put up a run in the bottom of the second. A Daylan Pena RBI double to tie things up. And coming to the plate to lead things off is Heriberto Maldonado, who sees this first pitch and fouls it off. So the count 0-2 for Maldonado. So no balls, 2 strikes for the leadoff man here in the top of the third. So count 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is low and outside for ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and Maldonado reaches. And this one comes in for ball 3, so the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes for the leadoff man Maldonado, who's going to hit this one and send it over to the third baseman. And here's the throw. Nice catch and nice play made there on the infield. And the 5-3 put out for the out number 1. And here comes number 25, Eloy Garcia, who's 1 for 1 with a single to lead off the top of the second. And this one a bouncer past the glove of the second baseman. It's going to be a single. And Garcia 2 for 2. A couple of singles here on the day. And here comes number 10, Carlos Garza, with a runner on and one out. So, pickoff attempt here to first. Pettis looks the man off. And throws back over to first on another pickoff attempt. That one a little late there. As the man slides back on the bag. And here's the pitch, and Garza gets a piece of it, and back, and it's going to be a fly out to deep left field. For out number 2. And here comes Jason Villarreal as we get a replay and check out that catch in the outfield. It was a nice play made there in left field, able to chase it down. Could have easily fallen for a big hit, but instead it's 2 down and Jason Villarreal to the plate with the runner on first. First pitch comes in. Little low for ball number 1. And here's a throw over to first on the pickoff attempt. So the count 1-0, and Villarreal sends it over to the third baseman, who's going to come up off the ground, make the play. The little bouncer into first for the 5-3 put out. And that's going to be no runs on 1 hit. There was no errors, and there was 1 left on base as we are midway through the 3rd. So keep it here, ladies and gentlemen. Due up next is going to be Robbie Johnson Martinez. 3-4-5 due up for the Veterans Memorial Eagles when we return. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live.
And see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I helped to manage that process from day one If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Leading out the bottom of the third, it's going to be Jake Robbie. And this pitch comes in low and outside for ball number 1. So on the top of the third, no runs coming across for the Chargers after putting up 3 in the top of the second. And the Eagles have put up runs in the first 2 innings, 2 in the first, 1 in the second. Let's see if they can continue that trend here in the bottom of the third. This pitch high, outside for ball 2. Nice play made here by Robbie to get on base.
Third baseman number 5, Tanner Johnson.
And Robbie, just a little roller here in the infield and able to beat out the throw. Just kid's got some wheels there, as you can see. So leadoff single, man on first. And coming to the plate, Tanner Johnson. Johnson 0 for 1 with a strikeout on the day. And here's the pitch coming in, called strike number 1, right down the middle. On the count 0-1, this pitch comes in outside for ball number 1. Evens things up at 1. And Johnson gets every bit of that one, fouls it off though, deep right. Count moves to 1-2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. With a man on and nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Counts 1-2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. This pitch high outside for ball 2. So count even at 2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the next pitch on the way from Sanchez. 2-2 pitch in, a little low, and throw over to second. Not in time as Robbie slides into second. And it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Tanner Johnson. This pitch comes in for ball number 4, and that's going to be a walk. So a single and a walk to lead things off here in the bottom of the third for Veterans Memorial, or Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial rather. So runners now at first and second for the Eagles. Coming to the plate is going to be Jake Martinez. Martinez is 1 for 1 with an RBI. And they're going to come to the mound to check on BVM's Rene Sanchez as he puts 2 runners on, nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Quick meeting between the Chargers, so we'll take a quick break. Back after this.
Vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services.
And after the quick break, we're back. Jake Martinez coming up to the plate for Veterans Memorial. And Rene Sanchez is going to stand the mound here for the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. Here's a throw over to second. On a pickup attempt there by Sanchez. As he's very aware of the runners here on base. He's got 2 behind him, and Martinez at the plate. Sanchez gonna reset here. And the runner goes, and he's gonna get over to third base. As nice piece of base running there by the Eagles as runners move over to second and third. So that first pitch comes in for ball number 1. So runners now in second and third in scoring position. Count 1-0 for Jake Martinez. Here's the pitch in from Sanchez. This one comes in outside and low for ball number 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch comes in low inside for ball 3. And this one comes in low on that inside corner for strike number 1. And the count 3-1, 3-1 pitch on the way. And this is going to be a walk here for Jake Martinez. So a single and back-to-back walks loads the bases for the Veterans Memorial Eagles. Bases loaded, nobody out here, and it looks like we're going to have a change here as Rene Sanchez is going to come off the mound here, and he's going to be done after 2 innings here. So, and he gives up 3 runs on 4 hits. So he's going to sit down and his day will be done. And let's see who the Chargers are going to bring in. It looks like they're going to bring in number 9 here. And it looks like that's going to be Jason Viata. Yeah, I believe he's going to be the next pitcher. Well, actually, no. Let's see who we're bringing out. No word yet. Nobody taking the mound. But while they do that and decide, we're going to take a break here, and we'll be back. This is Real Sports Live. Keep it here.
Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the third inning. And the bases loaded for the Veterans Memorial Eagles as they lead off with a single and 2 get walked here. So Robbie with the leadoff single, then Johnson and Martinez both walked. That leads to Rene Sanchez being pulled, done after 2.0 innings, allowing 3 runs, 4 hits. And checking in for him on the mound is going to be Javier Hinojosa as Nick Reyes comes to the plate. And looking elsewhere, we do have coverage over there in Laredo between Mac High and Corpus Christi Ray. And Ray in the top of the 4th leading 9-0 over Mac High. So here's Nick Reyes. Stepping to the plate, bases loaded. And this first pitch comes in outside. Ball number 1. And this hit is going to be sent to center field. And that's going to be a sac fly RBI with the runner going to score. And the lead now 4-3 once again with Carter Centerfit coming to the plate now with runners at first and second. And Centerfit putting down the bunt, and the third baseman loses it there. And Centerfit gonna get on base here. And that's gonna load the bases up once again. And bases loaded, one down here, and coming to the plate is going to be Nick Guerrero. This pitch outside. And this pitch high and way inside for ball number 2. So the count 2-0. This pitch coming in high for ball 3. And here's the throw over to first. If that pitch comes in, called strike 1. So the count 3-1, 3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch comes in, called strike 2, count goes full. And back to that Ray McAllen series. Ray won the first game 4-3 on Thursday night, and back there in Laredo, they're up big now, and they can try to pull off a sweep if this holds up. They're up 9-0. Here's Guerrero, reaches for that one, and sends it into the gap here in right field, and that's going to be 2 runs coming in, a 2 RBI single. For Guerrero. And that's going to bring in 2 more runs, and it's a 6-3 game here before the Veterans Memorial Eagles. And we'll check this out here. Now we have runners at the corner, and just reaches low for it, able to send it into that gap there, and runners coming in. Now runners at the corner. Is now a 6-3 game, and 3 more runs come in. So the Eagles putting across 2 runs in the first, so run in the second, and 3 here in the third so far, and just 1 out, and runners at the corners. And we are back to the top of the lineup, and here comes Xavier Pettis.
Running at first base, number 33, Jacob Gonzalez.
And this pitch high, way inside, bow tie delivered there. So count 1-0. This one popped up, and the second baseman can't find it, loses it there, and it's going to be a force over to second. But a runner's going to score. RBI single here. And make it 7-3, and a runner at first.
Left fielder number 13, Dalen Pettis. Pena.
And here comes Dalen Pena. And we'll check this out. The second baseman just loses it in the air here, and looked like a routine hit, even for Pettis to kind of jog there, but it just falls there in that middle gap, and Centerfield able to come across there, and it's now 7-3. And with 2 outs. That first pitch comes in for strike number 1. So after that run coming in, 7-3, 4 runs put in here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And the Eagles lead 7-3, and this pitch comes in down the pipe for strike number 2. Count 0-2 now. And this ball gets away from the catcher. And the runner going to move over to second on the pass ball. So Carroll defeated Porter. They've moved on, and if the Eagles can move on here, Gregory Portland's on top of that series, and Ray looks like to be well in control of theirs. And this one, it's going to be a fly out of. And that's going to be a 2-run shot. Kind of lost it there, but it's going to be a 2-run home for number 13, Dalen Pena. And let's look at that one again. And Pena gets all of it and sends it back. And it goes out and over, and that's going to be a 2-run homer there. Second home run for Pena. Just laying it on now are the Eagles here.
First baseman number 26, Jose Acuna.
And just all happening so quickly here as things begin to unravel for Brownsville veterans. And Acuna sends one the other way. And this one, nice catch there in the outfield for a fly out for the 3rd out of the inning. So 6 runs come in for the Eagles. There's 4 hits, and there was no errors, and there was nobody left on base for the Veterans Memorial Eagles in the bottom of the 3rd. They are in front now by 6 runs, 9-3, highlighted by a Dalen Pena 2-run shot with 2 runs coming in, and it's now 9-3. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back. We're through 3 complete. Keep it here.
Land ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
And he throws it down.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the fourth, leading off here for Brownsville Veterans Memorial is going to be Marlon Rodriguez, who's 1 for 1 with 2 RBI double. As this pitch comes in inside for strike number 1. The count 1-1 here for the leadoff man. And 6 runs come in the bottom of the third. And a Dalen Pena, 2-run homer. He's got 2 on the day here. He had a solo shot in the bottom of the first and a 2-run homer right here to deep left field. And the count 2-0 here for the leadoff man as this next pitch comes in, called strike 1. Oh, ball 2. So the count 3-1 now. 3 balls, 1 strike. And here's a shot deep, and this one's going to be all the way bouncing over to the wall, and that's going to be a stand-up double here to lead things off for Marlon Rodriguez.
Right fielder number 4, Marlon Montelongo.
And here comes Marlon Montelongo now with the runner at second. Nobody out here in the top of the fourth. Pitch in, swing and miss. First strike number 1. Count now 1-1, 1 ball, 1 strike for Marlon Montelongo. Oh, actually, it's going to be 0-2. Count, no balls, 2 strikes. This pitch comes in outside. Ball number 1. So here's the 1-2 pitch on the way from Bettis. This one low outside for ball number 2. Count even up now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one in, called ball 3. Count goes full, 3 balls, 2 strikes for Marlon Montelongo. Full count. Three-two pitch on the way, and Montelongo gonna put that one in play, and the first baseman Acuna is gonna get under it to make the play for the first out.
Pitcher number 12, Javier Hinojosa.
And 1 down, and here comes Javier Hinojosa as we get back to the top of the lineup for the Chargers. So 1 down, runner at second. pitch comes in low outside for ball number 1. So the count 1-0. Here's the pitch. Low outside for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes, 2-0 pitch coming in. This one called strike number 1. This pitch comes in, called ball 3. So the count moves 3-1, 3 balls, 1 strike. And this pitch low and outside, and it's going to be a walk here for the pitcher, Javier Hinojosa. So runners now at first and second. With 2 down, and coming to the plate is going to be Brandon Betancourt. And Betancourt, he is 1 for 1 with a hit by pitch and 2 appearances. And Betancourt's going to pop this one up, and the third baseman going to get under it, and that's going to be out number 2. On that pop-up there, and 2 down and 2 runners on.
Center fielder number 7, Rafael Capistran.
And here comes Rafael Capistran. Capistran 0 for 2 on the day. Last time he was at the plate. And a fly out. And this pitch delivered for strike 1. This pitch, contact made, called foul, bounced up there, and the count goes to 0-2. So the count 0-2, 2 on, 2 outs here. And here's the 0-2 pitch, and this one popped up here in the infield, and the pitcher's got it, and for insurance, Acuna slides in just in case there. So 2 runners are going to be left on, so no runs on 1 hit. There was no errors, and there was 2 left on base for the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers in the top of the 4th. Headed to the bottom, and due up next for Corpus Christi Veterans, it's going to be Robbie Johnson Martinez. 3-4-5 due up for the Eagles in the bottom of the 4th. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live. Back after this.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, you know, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the fourth inning, we go, and it is Jake Robbie leading things off here for the Eagles. So the count 1-0. After that pitch delivered, ball number 1. This pitch inside for strike 1. Count evens up at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike for the leadoff man, Robbie. This one fouled off for strike number 2. So the count 1 ball, 2 strikes for Robbie here, the leadoff man. 1-2 pitch on the way. This one inside for strike number 3, and Robbie goes down looking. And 1 down.
Third baseman number 5, Tanner Johnson.
And here comes the Tanner Johnson. And Johnson 0 for 1 with a walk and 2 appearances. And this pitch comes in away inside, called ball 1. And that one in for ball number 2. So the count 2-0 for Tanner Johnson. And Johnson gets a piece of that one and sends it to center field with fly out for out number 2. And 2 down.
Second baseman number 1, Jake Martinez.
And here comes number 1, Jake Martinez. Martinez 1 for 1 with a walk and 2 appearances and an RBI. RBI single back in the bottom of the first to score Jose Acuna. And here's this pitch delivered high inside on that corner for strike number 1. And this one outside, swing miss for strike 2. And this one popped up here. And the shortstop gets under it to make the play for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Veterans Memorial Eagles. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We are through 4 complete, headed to the top of the 5th. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live. Back after this.
Stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Leading off here at the top of the 5th inning for the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers, Heriberto Maldonado, the catcher. And Maldonado gets a piece of that one and pops it up, and looks like the second baseman's calling for it, gets under it, makes the play, out number 1. And 1 down. And here comes Eloy Garcia. Garcia 2 for 2, a couple of singles for him on the day. Here comes the pitch, this one inside. Called strike 1. And this one popped up and sent into the outfield, and it's going to be a fly out to right for out number 2. And 2 down here in the top of the 5th. And here comes Carlos Garza. 0 for 1 with the walk-in, 2 appearances for Garza. Fly out in the top of the 3rd last time he was up. Coming to the plate here with 2 down and nobody on. And this one, a grounder over to the pitcher, who's going to make an underhand throw to the first baseman, Acuna, for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, a quick inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. And we're through 4.5. And 2 up here at the bottom of the 4th for the Eagles. Coming up, it's going to be Reyes, Centerfit, and Guerrero. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Eagles when we return. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live.
Vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Leading off here is Nick Reyes in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Veterans Memorial Eagles. Count 1 and 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes here for the leadoff man Reyes. And Reyes fouls this one off. Count going to stay at 1 and 2. Things come down a little bit after a big bottom of the 3rd inning for the Eagles. And they put up 6 runs there. And the last inning and a half, nobody's put up any runs on relatively quick innings. Both gone 3 up, 3 down. And this one's going to be sent foul. So the count 1 and 2, 1 balls, 2 strikes, and this one put into play, hit over to the second baseman who's going to make the throw, and not in time. And it's going to be a leadoff single here. I think that there was a little bit more urgency there out of second base. Might have been able to make the play, and we'll go back and take another look at it as Carter Centerfit readies himself, but the second baseman there makes the throw, just not in time. Just a really good speed there from Nick Reyes. So runner on, nobody out here, and Carter Centerfit to the plate for the Eagles now. And Centerfit sends this one foul. Had a nice bunt, did Centerfit the last time up. He's 1 for 2. Laid down a nice bunt and be able to beat out the throw last time he was up. Fouls this one off, count, and goes to 0-1. This pitch comes in low and outside and gets away from the catcher and allows the runner to move over to second. This pitch comes in high and inside for ball number 2. And the count 2-1. This one comes in and low for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike here for Centerfit. Hossa readies. Looks back at the runner over on second. And here's the pitch delivered inside low on that corner for strike number 2. And the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And this pitch in low, and that's going to be a walk here for center fit. And a hit and a walk to lead things off, and now runners at first and second for the Eagles as they already lead here by 6. Well, they can bring 4 runs in here. They would be able to pick up the run rule. Well, we'll just monitor that here. 2 on, nobody out. And here comes Nick Guerrero, who's going to foul this one off right behind him. So the count 0-1. And here's the pitch, and this one way outside, and the runners are going to move over here. And that one looks like it just got away from the pitcher, Hossa, but now the runners move over to second and third, and the count's 1-1 here for Nick Guerrero. And Guerrero 1 for 2 with a 2 RBI single the last time he was up. To score Johnson and Martinez to come across, and the count's 1-1 here for Guerrero. And here's the pitch coming in, swing and a miss for strike number 2. So the count 1-2, 1 ball, 2 strikes for Nick Guerrero. And here's the pitch coming in low for ball 2. Now one fouled off. Count going to remain 2-2. Even count, nobody out. Runners at second and third. And here's a 2-2 pitch on the way, this one outside. For ball number 3, and the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And a 3-2 pitch on the way, and Guerrero sends this one over to second baseman, and they're going to be a ground out 4-3 for out number 1, and 1 down here.
Pitcher number 7, Xavier Perez.
And top of the lineup, here comes Xavier Perez. Perez 1 for 2 with an RBI and a walk in 3 appearances. Comes to the plate, 1 down, 2 on, and he swings, misses for strike number 1. this one popped up. And the count moves to 0-2. And this one's sent into left field, and that's going to drive in a couple of runs. 1 run scores, 2 run scores, and it's a 2 RBI single. And the score is now 11-3. And a runner here at first, and coming to the plate, the man with 2 home runs already today.
Left fielder number 13, Pena.
Comes to the plate with a runner on first and 1 out. And Pena is 3 for 3, 2 home runs, and they're gonna walk him. And that seems like the smart move here. Pena led off with a solo home run, followed that up with an RBI double, and then he hit a 2-run shot to deep left field, and now they're going to put him on. First and second, and coming to the plate now is going to be Jose Acuna. This pitch way inside low. For ball number 1. And save for a 4th inning. The Eagles have put up runs in each of the rest of the innings, as Acuna smacks this one up the first base line and foul. Swing and a miss here for Acuna. That's strike number 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's pitched low and outside, and the runner's going to move over to third base. And runners now at the corner. And the count 3-2 for Jose Acuna. Here's a 3-2 pitch, and this one is going to be a walk and a pass ball, and a runner's going to score.
Shortstop number 2, Jake Robbie.
And runners now at second and third. Well, actually, first and second. And here comes Jake Robbie. first pitch called strike number 1. And still one out here. And one more run across in this inning, and that's going to do it. And this pitch comes in inside for ball number 1. One ball, one strike, and Robbie sends this one up, and to deep right field, and that's going to move the runners over. And that's 2 down, and the runners are now at second and third.
Third baseman number 5, Tanner Johnson.
And the game-ending run at third base, and the base hit here from Tanner Johnson can put a lid on this one. And Johnson gonna get the free base. And that's gonna load things up here, and we're gonna
Second baseman number 1, Jake Martinez.
see Jake Martinez here. Jake Martinez 1 for 3. Has an RBI single back in the bottom of the first. And this pitch comes in for called strike. And this pitch outside for ball number 1. And a walk would end the game here. Here's a pitch, this one high for ball 2. And the count 2-1. And here's the pitch fouled off. And even the count up at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2 pitch, this one high, and the count full. And a full count here. And the 3-2 pitch on the way from Hinojosa, and swing, miss, and that's going to end the inning, and the Chargers survive, and they're going to go over to the 6th.
For the Eagles in the 5th, they scored 3 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors. 3 runners left on base.
And the Eagles 1 run short of closing this one out, and we're headed to the 6th inning after 3 runs, 2 hits, and no errors, and 3 left on base for the Eagles in the bottom of the 5th. Keep it here. We're headed to the top of the 6th inning. We're Real Sports Live back after this.
Is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the sixth, leading things off here is going to be Jason Villarreal for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. And this pitch comes in high, just right down the middle for strike number one. And 2 for 2. Finding the strike zone here, and the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And on that outside edge for strike number 3. And Villarreal goes down looking, and that's one down here.
Second baseman number 1, Marlon Rodriguez.
In the top of the sixth, and coming up to the plate is going to be Marlon Rodriguez. Count 0-1, no balls, 1 strike. And swing and a miss for strike number 2. And this one put in play, and it's going to bounce over and go foul. And the count going to stay 0-2. This is going to be a hit by pitch, and runner going to get on.
Right fielder number 4, Marlon Montelongo.
So runner on first, and here comes Marlon Montelongo. Montelongo 0 for 2 on the day. So I have a little hiccup and a delay in the play here. We were checking on one of the base runners here. See if he's okay. It looks like he is. So here's the first pitch. Comes in a little low for ball number 1. Marlon Montelongo at the plate here for Veterans Memorial Chargers. And this pitch ends right down the middle for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. This pitch comes in low for ball 2. And this one smacked deep. Bud goes foul, and then count going to move to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on and 1 out. Top of the 6th inning.
Running at first base, number 8, Jorge Alvarado.
And a throw over first on a pickoff attempt. And this pitch over to the third baseman, who's going to make the throw over to first for the out. For out number 2.
Pitcher number 12, Javier Hinojosa.
So the runner moves over to second, and 2 down, and coming to the plate is going to be top of the lineup, pitcher Hinojosa. First pitch in for ball 1. This pitch outside for ball 2. Count 2-0 here for Javier Hinojosa. Count 2-0. Here's the pitch, swing, miss for strike number 1. This one going to be strike number 3 to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base for the Chargers in the top of the 6th. Headed to the bottom of the 6th and due up here for the Veterans Memorial Eagles is going to be Reyes Centerfit Guerrero, 789, due up here for the Veterans Memorial Eagles. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live.
Visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a new pitcher coming in for the Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial Chargers. And it's going to be the third pitcher Hinojosa is done, and it's going to be number 9 coming in. It's going to be number 9, Jason Villarreal, checking in. On the mound for the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers as they trail 12-3 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. One run is going to end it here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's been a rough go the whole game for the Eagles. They've given up 2 runs in the first, 1 run in the second, 6 runs in the third, and 3 more runs in the 5th. And that's the story here, 12-3. And Daylan Pena leading the way for Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial with a solo home run, an RBI double, and a 2-run homer.
Leading off the 6th for the Eagles, right fielder number 11, Nick Reyes.
And we're leading off here for the Eagles is going to be Nick Reyes. So the count 2-0 here, 2 balls, no strikes for the leadoff man, Nick Reyes. And he's going to foul this one off. And the count goes 2-1. This pitch comes in, called strike 2, and the count 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here for leadoff man Nick Reyes. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, and it's fouled off. Two balls, 2 strikes. And here's the next pitch in. And that one going to be sent up high, and it's going to be a fly out to left for out number 1. 1 down.
Center fielder number 3, Carter Centerfit.
Here comes Carter Centerfit. And Centerfit's going to send this one into right field. And Centerfit coming around, and this one rolling to the wall. And Centerfit going to keep going. They're going to try to stretch this one as he's going to slide into third. Centerfield getting a nice piece of that one. That one just rolling to the wall, allowing them to get that extra base there. Kind of hesitated, but not by much. Maybe a millisecond he did, and he decides to come around. And here comes Guerrero with a runner at third now and one out. This pitch, that outside corner called strike one. Count 0-1. This one comes in outside, a little low, ball one. One ball, one strike. And here's the pitch outside. Gets away from the catcher for ball number two. And here's the pitch being delivered by Villarreal. This one outside, ball three. And we're going to get a walk here. We're going to get runners at the corner now. And coming to the plate, top of the lineup, Xavier Bettis. Bettis 2 RBI single last time he was up. Let's see if he can get a base hit here to bring in the runner at third as this pitch bounces outside. Ball number one. 2 on, 1 out. For Xavier Bettis. And this pitch gets away, and center field's going to come in, and he's going to slide home, and that's going to do it. And center field was ready. And that's going to do it here for the game and the series. Veterans Memorial Eagles. Sweet Brownsville Veterans Memorial. In 2 games here, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to do it. I appreciate you guys for watching. It's 14-3. 13-3. The final. 13-3. And thank you guys for watching. The Eagles drive in 13 runs on 11 hits. And there was 2 errors committed on by the Eagles, and the Chargers get 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors credited to them. Well, I appreciate everybody for watching, and that's going to do it here from the Class 5A area matchup. And the Eagles still alive, headed to the regional quarterfinals. Thank you guys, and have a good